What's up, you frickin' crazies? It's the Deke. We're back in the shop, right where I want to be. This is my favorite. Vise jaw bolt extraction video. That's what we're shooting today. The bolts have sheared off in this, in the jaw of this vise. I have new parts coming to semi-restore the 1988 Rat Rod Wilton. I'm psyched about that. But my first step is get these frickin' bolts out. I think that's enough to warrant a video. This is how I'm gonna do it. Let's go. As far as I know, there are 3 ways to remove a broken bolt. The first way that I know of is using a reverse drill bit. Obviously, this is just a standard drill bit, but they make drill bits that are left-handed. You actually put your drill in reverse, and as it goes in, the second that it bites, pulls the broken bolt out, which is clever, but guess what? I don't have any left-handed drill bits. So let's not act surprised about that. The second way, and probably, dare I say the most common, is to use a screw extraction set, like this one. I don't know what this is. OEM, I've had this thing forever. I think I've broken one of these. They tend to break, and that's a bad day. But yeah, you can see there that it's similar to, oh my gosh, dude, I've broken, okay, yeah, let's get one thing straight. I've broken 3 out of the 5 of these. There's 6 there. I don't know where that other one came from. The long story short is that I've broken these before, and that sucks. If you don't have a welder, those first 2 options are pretty much, as far as I know, the only options that you have. But the Deke, I've got a welder. So I'm gonna do it the way that I prefer, which is what we like to call the nut and washer method. Let's get to it, dudes. Here we go. I got a rattlesnake for a necktie. This little box I have is bolts and nuts, you know what I mean? But I dumped all this out, and I actually need to take the vise apart first, because I need to line up the washers and the nuts with the studs that are broke. So, yep, we have got to take the vise apart. And awkward pause. Time for the vise disassembly. So the goal, oh my gosh, this little gem nugget right here is exactly what you're looking for. Tack washer to broken stud, jigadish, tack nut to washer, screw it out. This is my goal. We'll see how it goes. This one might be a little bit of a pain, and there's one on the other jaw too, which is, we're gonna try to get it. But as you can see, this is what I need. I need 3 of these and 3 of these and a MIG welder. I said it, not TIG. We're gonna MIG because, well, I don't know. Just because, dude. We're MIGing. What are we doing? Playing games? What am I gonna silicon bronze freaking weld it? I don't, despite popular belief, I don't silicon bronze TIG everything. Sometimes I bust out the MIG. Let's do it. Oh yeah. Then we take the nut. Ah! Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yes! That's what we wanted, something. No, it broke. Oh, but it was coming. It was coming, dudes. Look, it's coming. It's coming. Okay, this is gonna work. Hotter tack, hotter tack. Okay, hey, round 1, failure. Round 1, failure. Stepping the machine up. So I have an 18.4 265. Let's go to 1/4 inch, dude. Let's throw some freaking mustard at this baby. 21 375. Let's punch it. Let's punch this sucker. Okay, there we go. All right, my dudes. So, obviously, these things are in there tight. This is tacked on to the stud inside, but I think this little hang and dangler is freaking screwing me up right here on the edge of this washer. You gotta get your washer in the right spot. Obviously, this is not like super easy, super in and out. These things might have been in there since 88. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to shut the heater off because I'm getting a little hot. I'm getting a little nervous. I want this to go right. I'm gonna knock that side off where the tack is hanging down, hitting the jaw right there. That ain't gonna work for anybody. So grinder, heater off. Let's fix this sucker, dude. We're still working on it. It's always a pain getting broken studs out. Be calm, be slow. Plenty of time, dudes. Let's get it right. Here we go. Yes! See that, my dudes? Here's what happens, my guys. Here's what happens. Wasn't working. It never works on the first go. You just gotta take your time and be persistent. It's all right. I got all night. This was my whole plan for tonight was, you know what? I've gotta get this out. Super important to get this out. I'm just gonna slow down. I'm gonna get it right. And if I screw it up on the first go, I'll eventually get it. See what I did there? Washer, nut. My nut was hitting, the thing was hitting the jaw. It went a little wiry. And that absolutely does happen, but you pivot. You don't go, ooh. Okay, my dudes, look, out, Jika Dish. Look at that, dudes. We got it out. That was the goal. Let's put it back in. No, just kidding. I'm not putting it back in. Let's try one more. I cannot believe that actually worked, but as with all things that I weld, create, and build, I'm always surprised when they actually work. Let's go, more welding. Let's get this one out. Let's see if this one comes out. No! Who's the parent here? Let's go. Ow! Know what I mean? Seems to be the trick. You work on parts like these, and you start going too fast. You just need to take a second, slow down, go, dude, it'll come. Come on. Come on. Come on. Soft and easy. Glorious. Boom, dudes. That's what it's about. Okay, we screwed up the last two. I got one more to get perfect. Oh, I'm out of washers. I'm gonna get the right size washer. Back to the bolt bucket. It's harder than it looks. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. One more, but this time, smart enough to grind it. All right, I like it. No, the washer hitting. Where's my grinder? Yes, yes. There they are. There they are. That is all 3 broken studs. Took a little bit of doing, as you guys have just seen, but the last one I got right. Here's what I learned, my dudes. Because every time you work on anything, you always end up learning something. Those washers I had, although the middle hole was the right size, the outside diameter was not. And that's what fought me the whole time. That is the freaking greatest thing I've ever seen. If I would have had smaller washers, smaller outside diameter with the small hole, I would have used those. I had to use the washers I had, but as you can see, you've got to just make do with what you currently have on hand. To get it right, you probably should go to the store and buy the right thing, but who's paying money for washers? They're just gonna weld to oblivion. So with all that said, the trick is get the right size washer, modify washers accordingly, tack it super hot so the weld is good and strong. We love that. And then do your freaking magic, dude. Go slow. Don't screw the vise up. I'm so stoked that those studs are out. This is a done deal. Yeah, it worked. It worked. You just got to go slow and get it right. And that is what is up. Because right now, oh, geez, a little far away. Now the vise is ready for the new parts and then the finish work. And keep in mind, this is the 88 Wilton rat rod. We're going to make it crisp. I'm telling you right now, it ain't. Yeah, I said it. It ain't going to be polished. You know what I'm saying, my dudes? Oh, it's going to be down and dirty and freaking crisp. Hopefully the parts show up. Look forward to that video coming out. But as for now, studs are out. Stud removal video is a success. Didn't go perfect. Nothing ever does. But who wants perfect anyways? Because perfect is freaking boring. Keep your life crazy. Keep kicking butt. Had a great time shooting this one. And as always, I am the mother freaking Deke, and I'm out.